Well, moving on now, the European Commission has started legal action against Poland over rulings by the country's constitutional court that challenge the supremacy of EU law. The EU executive says it has serious concerns about the Polish Constitutional Tribunal and its recent case law, giving as an example rulings where the court has challenged the primacy of EU law explicitly. In July, Poland's Constitutional Tribunal ruled that measures imposed by the European Court of Justice were unconstitutional, with warnings of a legal Polexit. I'm not quite sure how that portmanteau works, but Polexit. We'll go with it for now. Well, joining me is Polish journalist George Byczynski to discuss all of this. Welcome to the programme, George. Is it really that surprising that the European European Commission is pursuing legal action against Poland when Poland is directly challenging one of the rules of the club? And the rules of the club, the rules of being a member of the European Union, is that European law is superior to domestic law.
The situation is not as clear. There are a number of cases currently being discussed in German, Italian courts about the competencies of the European Court. To give you a little bit of a perspective on why is Poland targeted, Poland created the first constitution in Europe over 200 years ago. Since then, we had a number of exterior powers trying to remodel it or interfere in our judiciary and our independence. Poland is slightly sensitive, maybe even oversensitive, when other bureaucrats from other countries, from other powers, are dictating to Poland what to do. Since the 90s, since the fall of communism, we have a constitution, a new constitution, and a constitutional tribunal. This tribunal is the only body in Poland empowered to adjudicate on compliance with the constitution. For some reason, the European Court of Justice now usurps the powers that it does not have. And I think this is very important and crucial. Nobody stated that the Court of Justice of the European Union can discuss, well, it can discuss perhaps, but it cannot empower or trump the Polish constitution. There are a number of constitutions in Europe, and they're still existent. EU is still not a federal union. It is not a completely federalized state. It cannot just throw to the bin the constitution and the constitution tribunals of its member states.
Position of the Polish government here, not that that they should be able to break EU law, but that the EU is sort of overstepping, that this isn't what the European Union competency is or should be in the first place.
Absolutely. When Poland and numerous other countries joined the European Union, at that time it was completely unthinkable to even realize a situation as it is today, where people from Brussels, without knowing, many of them, at least they wouldn't come up with such ridiculous statements on Poland, and the pressuring now Poland. I have heard from British politicians that UK, during the most heated debate on Brexit with Brussels, was not treated the way Poland is treated now from Brussels. The insults, the threats, the decision to have competencies trumping over the Polish Constitutional Court is truly shocking, and it is fueling Eurosceptic feelings in Poland. As I said before, Poles are slightly sensitive about supremacy of our national law. It is unknown to me why the EU is targeting Poland, while some other countries have a very similar situation and made similar decisions. And some states, Kingdom of the Netherlands, doesn't even have a constitutional tribunal, but they are not attacked. The Polish Constitutional Tribunal is attacked by Brussels. It is very dangerous, especially with all the other conflicts and issues that the EU has. A few weeks ago, everybody saw what happened on the Polish-Belarus border with artificially created migrant crisis by an authoritarian Belarus. Yet the EU is discussing and attacking its own member states. It is very sad and concerning, and I really hope that a dialogue will be found.